story to share with you guys. And there was one man. There was one man who everyone relied upon. You know, I mean, he was the spine. He was the spine of their camp. He was the guy that never went crazy. He was the guy that never flew across a crowd of people who were starving, whose ribs were screaming for food. But he would always control himself. Whatever he would do, he would control himself. He would wait. Sometimes he wouldn't get, but he just controlled himself, you know. And everyone looked at him. Everyone looked at him like, wow, he is our spine. He is our strength. And it came that the Nazis threw bread and some butter wrapped in some aluminum foil through one of the gates into the, into their barracks. And all of a sudden, all the people, the starving people, the ones who went crazy out of their minds because they didn't have anything to eat, are squirming for the food, jumping on each other and tackling each other and, hurting each other. And all of a sudden, everyone looks and they see this one man who everyone relies upon. He lost it. Oh no, he's going crazy. He became like the others. He's running into the middle. This one guy who everyone relied upon, the spine of their community, the spine of their Holocaust community, lost it. You see him going nuts. He dives into the middle. He's worse than all the other crazy people. He's pulling the other crazy people off. He's diving into the middle. And they say, oh man, he's lost it. He grabs the butter wrapped in aluminum foil, and he's like throwing, squeezing the aluminum foil and playing with the aluminum foil, and he's squeezing the butter and he's warming the butter in his fingers, and they're watching the butter squeeze through his fingers, and they're like, oh man, he's lost it, he's gone crazy. And he's squeezing the butter, and all of a sudden he becomes silent, and he had made a little menorah out of aluminum foil, and he squeezed the butter into oil, and he said, come everyone, let's light for Hanuka, let's light menorah. Thank God he didn't lose it. And in the darkest of times is when the light shines strongest. At Havdalah time, we turn off the lights so we can see the candle stronger, because it's harder to see the candle in the dark. It's harder to see the candle in the light. In the darkest of times, the candle shines stronger. It's one example. I know you guys were there now, and you guys sang Amal Chagon in a really intense spot. So no, Hashem is always with us. Hashem is always watching us in the darkest of times. And the Hanukkah miracles, once again, like I said, are us and that man who made that menorah in the place where, he could have been seen as the craziest person who's really doing the greatest thing in the world. And that this is the winter time, this is the darkest of all times throughout the whole year. This is the coldest, darkest time. And that's when we light the menorah. And I want to give us all a bracha that we turn all those dark times in our life into light times, and to know that every opportunity which seems like something could go wrong, that just another opportunity that something else can go great.